Go back to Netflix and Friends, and we're going to talk about Eight for Silver. Yeah, another thing I have never heard of, but both of you have watched. So, Sharon, tell us about Eight for Silver.
Yeah, it's like a sort of gothic horror type film. Set. It starts off in the trenches in the First World War, and a wounded French soldier in the trenches is brought into a casualty clearing station, and they're firking about removing shrapnel from him, and they remove a silver bullet from his abdomen, and they say that's not a German bullet, and then it flashes back 30 years to when he was a youth, and there was some uncanny events that went on in his village. He grew up the son of the chateau, out wealthy family, him and his sister and his parents. And his father, one day, with a group of local landowners and the clergy in the French provincial town, have a falling out with a group of gypsies. And these gypsies had, and they did some
Oh!
unspeakable things to these sort of Roma people, these sort of
Yeah.
gypsy people, and they put a curse on the people, and then unpleasant things started to happen. People started to have dreams, and those dreams became reality, and the reality was rather bitey
Mm.
and not very nice.
Ow!
And then everything went a bit mad. But it had legs in the film. It had and the whatever it was in the film, and yeah, it had pace. It's obviously made on a sort of bit of a budget, but that was quite fun for all that. The way they sort of work with what they've got. So
Okay.
anything where the uncanny is in there, the less you see in some ways, the better. And so you get
Mm-hmm.
glimpses of unpleasantness at the beginning, and then you don't get to sort of you know snow beast type close up until much
Yeah,
later on. But so
yeah.
no,
Oh.
I thought for what it was quite imaginative. It's quite fun. Had its sort of genuinely sort of eerie moments where I was thinking, oh, this is quite eerie. Which
Oh,
I thought, yes, I thought, to me it was sort of fun for what it was. I mean, it's not, I guess it's not groundbreaking, but I like to see some of those sort of like quirky horror. Do you remember during lockdown when I went to see a film called The Boys from County How,
Oh
which was
yeah.
an Irish take on the vampire legend, and I thought that was a lot of fun, even though I was the only person in the cinema at the time, and I don't think it's ever been heard of since. And
it's
this
going
is
to say,
that sort of film. It's a creature feature. Of the sort of universal type, where they use atmosphere and lighting and mood to create that feeling of sort of
Yeah.
peril and tension. So no, I thought it was for what it was. I enjoyed it. What did you think, Holly?
Oh no,
I
first of all, where did you guys watch
Hey,
this? Where was this on?
it was on Netflix.
Okay.
very much thought the same. I thought it was well done. I liked the casting. It was a good cast.
Yes,
It was quite beautiful in many ways. Good use of light. Yeah,
yes,
wonderfully eerie. And yeah, I liked the fact that you didn't see too much. And it wasn't entirely predictable either, which such things
no.
can be. So I didn't predict all of the twists and turns and ups and downs of it, which is quite
Yeah,
nice.
there's some twisty elements to it, and you're thinking, oh yeah, that's an interesting take on that sort of legend. So no, I
Yeah,
thought the only thing I was slightly puzzled by, because everyone had noticeably English accents, either upper class or regional or provincial, and then they kept saying, oh, this is Molière, and Molière speaks like a Yorkshireman or something, and then this is Laurent, and Laurent has like a upper class English accent. I'm thinking, are you speak French?
I think some of them were possibly meant to be English as well, so that's where it got.
Yes, and then one of the characters, his title is pathologist in it, but he's like McBride. So I'm thinking, who are you and where are you from?
Yes. Yeah, I
So that
kind
was
of
a
feel
little
I
bit
need to
puzzling.
sit down afterwards, and I think I just stopped thinking about where anybody was from and just
Yeah.
rolled with it because the accents made no sense.
Oh, this film also goes by the title The Cursed.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, because that I'd heard of. Because I was trying to think, Eight for Silver. How did you guys come across this? How did both of you watch it? Because I'd never heard of it, but I've heard of the title The Cursed. Didn't watch it obviously, but yeah, I didn't realize, for some reason it has two titles.
I think it's been around for a couple of days. So I'm not a couple of
I,
days, a couple of years possibly.
yeah, because I watched it a few months back, I
Yeah,
think.
it's been on my Netflix. It hovers around. It appears and then it disappears and it comes back again saying, "Oh, you might want to watch this." And this time I sort of gave in and watched it.
It's like, you might want to watch this. How about now? How about now?
Yeah.
How about now?
We're not going to give up. So I liked it. I would say I'd give it a 3+ because I liked it.
Okay, cool. And Holly?
3+.
All right, cool. 3+. It's just that kind of 3+ week. All
Is
right.
Last week. Max is indifferent. He wasn't terribly fussed. He slept through it.
He's a cat. Of course he's indifferent. All of this is totally beneath him.